welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Soaring high above the beautiful cityscape and bright lights of Atlanta. Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Chicago Bulls. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. Well, it might go without saying, but LaMelo Ball grew up in a basketball family at their home in Chino, California. Some intense games with his older brothers were played. LaMelo said, quote, they were serious, slamming into the...
It's led to this, Allie. Thanks for that. And two of the more efficient offenses in the league. Brent, there are different ways to get it done.
That's what makes this matchup so compelling tonight, BA. Scary offensive talent on the floor. And when these guys get hot, I don't care what you're calling defensively, there's no stopping them.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. LaMelo Ball is out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Klay Thompson. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's lights out in at the power forward. And for Atlanta and the forward slots, it's Reddish and Collins. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Young. Up top, Smith. Inside. Here's Clark. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 5. And here's Collins for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Thompson with it. Pass to Williamson. Here's lights out from deep. Goes back up. And the basket by Williamson.
Yeah, Zion's going to bring that to the table right there. A presence on the boards and determined to score once he gets his hands on that rock.
Now here's Young. Reddish on the wing. He got a piece of it. And he's all alone. Moving it up. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Yeah, the awareness and the natural playmaking ability starting to show up in Zion's play.
Now Clark. To the middle. And there's Collins on the assist by Clark.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's lights out. Can't connect from short range.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
To the left side wing. Morant against Young. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 4 to start.
Well, after going first to nobody's surprise in June 2019, Zion Williamson had to wait a little bit before he got his first NBA game, suffering that knee injury in the preseason. And that debut came in January, the 22nd of 2020.
Here's Clark. He's off on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
In one of the most anticipated debuts in league history, Zion delivered.
Oh, man, it was an incredible stretch during that third quarter of the game. It was on national TV, and Williamson scored 17 points in a quick 3 minutes, knocked down 4 trays, and all of a sudden the NBA was abuzz that Zion Williamson had arrived. Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
The 15-footer. No good off the back of the rim. Chicago leading. Ball outside. Pass to lights out from deep three-point range. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight.
Bulls foul, number 8. And that's his first personal foul.
First team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
There aren't many players that have come into the NBA as a consensus #1 pick like Zion Williamson did. Nobody was passing on this fella.
And the Hawks with possession here. Trailing by 8. Clark against ball. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by Lights Out. In that 2019 draft, Zion was a prize that every team in the lottery was hoping to win, Grant.
And that added a lot of excitement to that night. I mean, when you've got a once-in-a-generation talent like Zion, the lottery becomes a major event.
Atlanta with the ball. The Bulls making their last shot. Looking to end the drought. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Lights out, no good. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Young, the pass to Clark. Collins outside. Clock at 6. Great look, but off the mark.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper. Just unable to do so.
Lights out, no good.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
With the 10-footer, that one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Difficult to try to stick with Trae Young, especially when he's rising up there.
Pass to Williamson. Here's Lights Out. Outside Moran. Here's Lights Out. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now Young. Now here's Smith. Back to Young. To the paint. Collins, no good. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Pass to Thompson. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Klay Thompson is an all-time great. One of the best shooters, hands down. Key part of the great dynasties in Golden State.
Klay can sometimes get overshadowed by his teammates, but Grant, he's definitely one of the stars in this league.
And it seems that Klay doesn't mind that at times he's overlooked. He's all about winning and not worried about press. He's just a great teammate who's easy to play with. So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Lights out, no good.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Reddish. Collins outside. Back to Reddish. Launches a three. Not going to go that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Here's Clark after the basket by Chicago. Pass to Collins. Over to the wing. Moran against Young. From deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's lights out. He has 7. And he goes in for the dunk.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
So it's Atlanta now, following the bucket by the Bulls.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
The Bulls have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Morant finds Thompson. Outside Morant to the inside.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Collins. Got a hand on it. Pass to lights out. Stolen by Collins. Back to Reddish. Collins outside. The three is up. Fires in the triple. Collins has got 9 points.
John Collins continuing to show that he's willing to work on that three-point range.
Ball outside. Here's lights out. Shoots. Here's the three. They get it again. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And he's going for the lob. And there's Collins on the assist by Young. 11 points in the game.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
And they double up Williamson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
I love it. Excellent position defensively. You give the guy 2 choices.
Make substitutions. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
And the forward slots, it's Reddish and Collins. Then there's Jackson Hayes. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Clark in at the 2. So that's the Hawks 5.
Hey guys, lights out in the last game against the Nets. Put on the show. He picked up 54 points, and that was just one element of his production. He ended up with a triple-double on the night. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Here's Thompson. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's lights out. And the 3 off target.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
From 6 feet away. Deflected. Williamson outside. Pass to ball. And Collins with the big block.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms and quick off the deck. Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Up top, Young. Covered by Williamson. Elbow shot. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Young's got 12.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Williamson, no good that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Pass to Young. Now Collins. For three. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Take note of the work they've done on the offensive glass to this point, guys. A bunch of putbacks for them.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Now here's Young. He's got 12. Shoots over to Sumu. Young can't hit. Chicago trailing here. Pass to lights out. There's the three. The rebound by the Hawks. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Reddish. And they get it back. He shoots again. Chicago grabs the miss.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. And he lobs it up, and then it's Collins with the dunk.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play. Very, very high percentage.
Pass to Dosunmu. Down low. It's tipped. They get it back. Williamson passes to Thompson. Here's lights out. From outside, off the mark.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Chicago has gone just 1 of 6 from distance during the second quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
First one falls for him.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Morant, he's checked in for Chicago.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Young, the pass to Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists in the game.
Slowly building up steam. Hit 1 from range in the first. He's hit 2 here in the second.
Now here's Ball. 5 points in the game. And it's blocked by Collins. Here's Reddish. Pass to Young. Back to Reddish. And he converts the layup. Now it's a 6-point Atlanta lead.
And a nice tricky handle from Reddish there, setting him.
It worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Clark outside. Back to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Now here's Clark. Pass to Smith. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And some new faces and new places this year, Greg. How long do you think it takes for a new player to fit in?
Well, you know, some players never fit in, but depending upon the style, it varies from player to player.
Chicago has gone just 1 of 6 from distance during the second quarter. Pass to Thompson. And again, no good by Chicago.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And stolen by Williamson. Here's lights out. Guarded by Young. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And you think about the draft profile of LaMelo Ball. Grant, the court vision has been as good as advertised.
I mean, he's just a gifted passer who sees over defenders. He enjoys making those flashy plays. He's been everything you want from a playmaker.
Now here's Clark. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
Moran against Young. To the middle. Here's Collins. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his third.
You love John Collins and his ability to step back and shoot that ball. He just doesn't waste many shots.
In a league where efficiency is so heavily valued, John Collins' shooting definitely makes him an asset to his team.
Well, that athleticism, B.A., and the fact that he makes himself available for those kind of shots, you put that together, and it's a tough guy to match up with.
Stewart, he's checked in for the Hawks. Hunter comes in for Young. Out of bounds, it'll be Hawks ball. Atlanta's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking. Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Well, the Bulls shooting just around 34% in this game so far. To the inside, lights out. Yes, it's good. 15 points in the game.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
1:33 left in the second period. Shoots from the baseline. Hunter can't get it to go. Hunter's gone 1 for 3 on the night. The second effort. Lights out, no good. And Atlanta shooting 56% for the second quarter. Here's Reddish, pounded by Moran. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ending the quarter up 10. And if you just join it in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go.
Coming into the floor for the
And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Klay Thompson. Ja Morant is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's lights out in at the power forward position. The Bulls have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Morant, the pass to Ball. Here's lights out. The shot. Rebound Atlanta. Smith's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Young. Kicks it out to Clark. Three-pointer. Kept alive by Atlanta.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Young, the pass to Smith. Williamson against Clark. Pass to Collins. Misses off the left iron.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Here's lights out. Back to Thompson. And he lobs it up to the rim. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Reddish, defended by Thompson. And here's Young. Inside. Blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Count it. And Chicago has possession. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to lights out from downtown. It's hauled in by Reddish. Reddish has got 4 rebounds in the game. Clark against Ball. Now here's Young. Here's Smith. Rebounded by lights out. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the paint. Tipped. And he gets it back. And he recovers it. Stolen by Collins. Clark against Thompson. Down low. For 3, Collins nails it from 3. Collins has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Williamson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one. For Atlanta, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Reddish. Up and in on the layup. Reddish has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Someone's open. Trae Young scanning and finds him.
Here's Thompson. The Bulls call time here.
You got to applaud Trae Young. Hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
And the Hawks making a change here. Hayes is checked in. The Bulls making a switch here. Here's lights out. He's got 17. Fires from the wing. The Bulls with another miss. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Here's Thompson. Excellent D there from Collins. Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Clark. The kick out to Young. Pass to Reddish. Beyond the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Johnson. He's checked in for Reddish. And the Hawks shooting only 42%. To the middle. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Solid night so far. Confidence rising in this game.
For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Young. Offensive rebound. Collins outside. To the inside. And it's Hayes. That time on the assist by Collins. Hayes has got 6.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Stewart, he's checked in for the Hawks. On defense, the Hawks. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Looking to end this cold spell. Yes, on the jumper. He's got 21.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Out to the wing. Now here's Young. 17 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. From 7. Here's Hayes. Pass to Stewart. Lets it go from deep. On target from range. 10 points for him.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Young inside. Pounded by Morant. And the shot's good. Young's got 19.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
So both.
Coming into the floor for the Bulls.
50 seconds left in the third. Pass to Campazzo. Here's lights out. And the Bulls get it back.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task.
Inside. And finished off by Stewart.
Trae Young not afraid to make passes like that. Great vision.
Chicago's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Uncovered. And that one drops.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
The Hawks leading. Smith outside. Right side, Hunter. Count that one. Hunter's got his second bucket on the night.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hawks ahead, up by 6. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
So there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Reddish and Hunter fill out the perimeter, and it's Bowen in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
That's his third triple of the night, his second since halftime.
Chicago trailing here. Outside, Williams. Pass to lights out. Back to Williams. Here's lights out from deep. Atlanta with a rebound. Smith's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
The three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Outside Hunter. Knocked loose and stolen by Williams. And close on the shot, even with the foul. Now 2 free throws.
First team foul. Shooter from Chicago. That's Williams. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Williams drops them both. Here's Bowen. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Hunter with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. And Hunter, here we go. Pass to Stewart. The 3-ball. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. And he'll head to the line.
Ooh, good defensive intensity. But you have to stay in control always.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
And he nails the third.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Pass to Lights Out. Here's Campazzo. Hunter covering. And now the Hawks on the break. Shoots from 12. Stewart, no good. And for Chicago, they're shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Lights Out, no good.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Reddish on the wing. Pass to Bowen. 5 to shoot. Smith outside. Connects from downtown.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And here's Ball. Here's Lights Out. Stewart. Lights Out, no good.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Here's Hunter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. He's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
Hunter on the wing. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Knocks it loose. This one for 3. Unable to get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis where they'll face the Grizzlies. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Here's Reddish. Throws it up high. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. To the paint. Here's Lights Out. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. That's 29 for him.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Reddish on the wing. Pounded by Ball. Count the basket. Collins has got 35.
John Collins does a nice job reading the defense there, staying focused right through the contact and gets the finish.
Lights Out, no good.
been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Williams against Collins. Lights out. The three-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Reddish on the wing. Hounded by Ball. Kicks it out to Collins. Five on the clock. Ball with it. Picked up by Collins. To the wing on the left. No good on the three. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Smith outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Reddish. Hounded by Ball. And Reddish, here we go. Kicks it out to Clark. 3 on the clock. They get it back. Chicago has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. To the middle. That shot is good by Campazzo.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Clark outside. From the line. Kicks it out to Collins. Nails it from beyond the arc. Collins has got 5 points now this quarter.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Timeout called. The Bulls. Boy, you got to like what John Collins has done in this game.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. The Bulls have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Lights out. Tips it up, controls the rebound and the putback.
The way they've hit the offensive boards in the second half, you would think they're the team that's leading.
Atlanta's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Young, the pass to Smith. Young with it, hounded by Moran. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Down low. Back to Thompson. Pass to Lights out from deep three-point range. And Young pulls it down.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Moran against Young. Pass to Collins. Smith with it. The kick out to Young. Just 5 to shoot. From behind the arc. Knocks down the triple. Young's got 22 points.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
Moran against Young. Out to the right wing. To the inside. And there's a 3-second violation.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
There's the triple. Back to Clark. Collins outside. And a miss there on the triple for Chicago. They've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Pass to Ball. Here's lights out. Misses the three.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Pass to lights out. Now Williamson, covered by Smith. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You're worried about Zion getting up and dunking on you, but you got to stay down on the pump fake. Skilled at using it, and Zion will find his way to the line.
Williamson hits them both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
The Hawks have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Young, the pass to Smith. Back to Young. On the take. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Such a precise player. When Young notices those kind of openings, he definitely is looking to attack.
Pass to Thompson. Here's lights out. The three. It's hauled in by Reddish. The kick out to Young. For three, Collins. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Ball. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work.
And after a first half where he didn't turn it over once, that has sure changed here in the second.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensive. They could really use a basket.
Young against Morant. Pass to Clark. Now here's Young. Guarded closely. Shot left block. Collins passes to Smith. Second chance shot. Collins with the bucket. Getting it done inside. Collins has got 40 points.
That's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint. Quick and athletic. Able to corral the miss.
Here's lights out. And again, no good by Chicago.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Collins, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Lights out, no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Pass to Reddish. Back to Clark. Just 2 to shoot. Gets the 3 to fall. Clark's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hawks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for John Collins.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams. And tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but Veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Up top, Smith. Oh, there's the alley. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's lights out. No good from outside. Young with it. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Should we take 5 on me? I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. And yeah, she gon' roll the dice for me. Yeah. And yeah, she gon' do it twice for me.